Greetings, North Andover. I'm your host, Ron Carpenito, and it's time for the latest edition of your North Andover Journal. Well, let's start off this episode with North Andover's very own Merrimack College. This segment features Merrimack's theater group, the Onstagers Club. Let's break a leg and see what they have to offer.
My name is Sarah Dobbin. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I am the Vice President and Resident Stage Manager to the Onstagers. The Onstagers is the oldest and coolest group on campus. We are a student theater group who puts on 2 shows a year, and we are important because, one, we're cool and we give an opportunity for all students across campus, no matter if you're a theater major or not, to come and participate in theater, whether it is like acting or backstage or building sets. You can do anything related to theater with the Onstagers, and that's what's so cool about it.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Scarpelli. My pronouns are she, her. I'm from Flemington, New Jersey, and I'm a Human Development, Human Services, and Elementary Education major. On campus, I'm an admissions ambassador. I'm in Macapella. I have a radio show at WMCK, and I am involved in the Onstagers Dramatic Society. To be honest, I kind of joined Onstagers on accident. I didn't realize that being in a show just automatically meant you were an Onstager. I'm really grateful for that because it's a wonderful thing to be a part of. So yeah, it was just kind of happened because I tried out for Almost Maine last year and got in, and come strike day, I was part of the Onstagers. As an Onstager right now, I am just a general member, so I just participate in shows, whether it be in the cast, in the crew, host, front of house, whatever it might be. I'm just there to help. Really good friends with our VP, so if she needs something, she'll text me. If she, like last minute, I can jump in and help. I ushered this year for Too Much Light. I was in the Ash Girl. I'm in Adam's Family. You kind of just do what they need you to do. I think in general, the arts are a really important thing on any campus, either high school, college, whatever it might be. I think the arts are super important. I think the Onstagers especially, because it is the first student-run group on campus. I think that's a really cool thing. I do mention that when I give tours. I think it's super important. It's super cool that, because theater is actually a really hard thing to do, and it's really difficult to put on shows. So the fact that we have a student-run group on campus is pretty cool.
So my name is Michael Gravanti. I'm the current secretary of the Onstagers Dramatic Society, and I use he, him pronouns. So the Onstagers, if I had to describe what they do, we are the oldest student-run club on campus. We've been here since 1947, which was when the college was founded, and we are a completely student-run theater group. We're basically like a mini production company. We choose the shows, we hire people, we basically produce 1 show each semester, typically a fall play and a spring musical, although we sometimes switch it up. And we just generally try and bring a community together with theater. And it's a really fun experience if you've ever been in a show with us. I think the Onstagers is important at Merrimack because it kind of puts a light on a community that is, even in the real world, kind of still a little bit small, because at Merrimack, it's no secret that Merrimack is like very famous for its hockey teams and all of its sports teams, and not really a lot of attention is given to the arts clubs on campus and the visual and performing arts clubs. And so I think the reason why the Onstagers are so popular is because it's all student run, and it gives students of all theatrical backgrounds a chance to shine. You know, actors, ushers, backstage crew people. I think it really helps people be seen, which I think we all want to be seen, even at college, especially at college.
Well, on Thursday, March 10th, the Andover North Andover League of Women Voters, in conjunction with North Andover CAM, hosted their annual Candidates Forum for 2022, and it was great to see the studio filled with a live audience once again. The event featured all the candidates for the upcoming town election who gave statements and responded to questions from the public. What a great opportunity for the North Andover community to get to know their candidates better. The Journal's own Gabrielle Griffiths spent some time talking with Heather McNeil of the LWV for the behind-the-scenes take on the night.
Tonight, people are going to be watching the Candidates Forum. So every year, our local elections are held in March, and usually in early March, sometimes late February, we work with North Andover CAM, who we're extremely grateful for, and host a Candidates Night. So all of the candidates running for office are invited to participate, and we have a forum, so people are able to send in questions, the candidates are able to give statements, and it's really for voters to know who's running for local office, because a lot of the decisions made locally, you feel that impact. So it's good to know who you're voting for, what they stand for, and head to the polls engaged and ready to go. I think this forum in particular in North Andover, we also hold them in Andover as well, but this forum in particular, I don't think there are any other forums in North Andover where you can see all of the candidates at once. So it's a great, easy, quick, it usually lasts an hour, hour and a half. It's a great way to see them speaking, answering questions off the cuff. You are able as residents usually to send in questions, or people who are here in the audience can send in questions. So we like to make it as engaging as possible. This year we also have questions from civics students in 8th grade. We have questions from a government class at the high school, as well as from the larger pool of voters in town. So we want to make it an engaging experience, and we want the voters really to hear directly from the candidates themselves. League of Women Voters is celebrating its 102nd anniversary, and I believe it really started off as what the title tells you, they were fighting for women's right to vote. But I think it's expanded over time, and we are really fighting for voters' rights. We're here to educate voters. We do a lot of voter engagement. The League is based on small towns and cities, so we're really active on a local basis, and then there's also the State League of Women Voters, and then you have the National League. So we're really working on all levels. There is another side of the League, which talks about issues. And when the League does take a position on an issue, it is studied at the local level, at the state level. It's studied broadly. We do not support nor oppose political parties nor candidates. So in order for us to have, events like this one where we're engaging voters and we're trying to give them information about, the candidates, we don't get involved in any of their campaigns. Some of us will be heading to, the polling places on Election Day to help out with ballots and check-in and all that stuff, so we do that as well. So we're really, we would love new members, we would love people who are ready to kind of jump in and get engaged on any level, either small tasks or, to plan larger events. So we are looking for new members, and people can visit our website at some point. We're also on Facebook, or they can get in touch with us at through our email address. If people want to get in touch with our president, Caroline Cole, about membership or about upcoming events and other things, they can see the information at the bottom of the page.
Well, let's give a huge thank you to the members of the Andover North Andover League of Women Voters, who do a great job every year putting together this event. And please remember to vote in our town election Tuesday, March 29th. Voting for all precincts will take place at North Andover High School, where the polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you want to watch the full Candidates Forum, you can do so by tuning into our CAM Access channel on Comcast Channel 22 and Verizon Channel 24. Well, this weekend, the Rotary Club of North Andover held 2 screenings of the sports film Winter Starts Now, the 72nd film from Warren Miller Entertainment. The film features a winter sports spectacular with a road trip through Rocky Mountains, classic New England ski areas, and even the slopes of Alaska. All this winter fun was showcased at North Andover's very own movie theater inside the Stevens Center on the Common.
We are the North Andover Rotary Club, and we are sponsoring the Warren Miller movie today, and it is as a fundraiser for our major cause, which is food insecurity in our local community. And we had to push off the date, so we're at a later date than we expect, but the movie is Winter Starts Now. And we have 2 shows today at the brand new Stevens Center on the Common, the Warden Theater, and the movie's about to roll. So we appreciate everybody who's coming out to support Rotary and to enjoy a great Warren Miller movie. Sometimes this is a way that we can get our word out about what we do in the community and attract new members who have a heart for service, who are looking for an opportunity to give back into their communities, make a difference in their communities. And so this is where we get to be face to face with people.
Yeah, so I'm here because Hannah Babbitt is my niece, and she is a big part, and I understand she has like a 15-minute part in this whole thing, so I just am excited to be able to see her. And I haven't seen her for a couple of years, so I want to see her ski. I used to see all of Warren Miller's films when I was skiing when I was in the ski club up there, so I know that Warren Miller has a high level of a high standard to meet in order to be in his films.
The Historical Society is pleased to welcome the Rotary in for the Warren Miller ski film today. This is going to be the first of several showings of it, and it's a great opportunity for people to come in to the Stevens Center and see the new Warden Theater and the capabilities that we're bringing to the community. So it's just a great chance for us to be able to show off the building and to make sure that everybody recognizes that while the Historical Society's expanded, we're also expanding our mission and really wanting to make this place a full-service community center for people who are interested in coming in and enjoying a shared experience. We'll have plenty of cultural and artistic opportunities and programs coming up as well, and this is indicative of one of the community partnerships, which I hope will be sustained long into the future because we've built this for the community. I'm just pleased that we're able to welcome the community in and partner up with organizations like Rotary and North Andover CAM to make this place something that everybody in town can use and enjoy.
Well, once again, Journal producer Gabrielle Griffiths is proudly representing the community as Miss North Andover USA. Gabby has partnered with the North Andover Senior Center to create a donation drive. As we all know, the last 2 years have been extremely hard on us, especially on our seniors. One of our saving graces during this time has been the North Andover Senior Center, which has provided a place of compassion and social interaction for our greatest generation. Gabby has chosen to create this drive to help give back to one of North Andover's biggest assets in our community.
Hello, my name is Gabby Griffiths and I am Miss North Andover USA 2022. I'm here today to talk to you about one of our most valuable demographics of our community, our seniors. This amazing generation has laid a foundation that we all now benefit from in so many ways. Their contributions are often unacknowledged, but they are unsung heroes. As we all know, this pandemic has been extremely hard on all of us, especially our senior community. During the midst of the pandemic, it was reported that more than half of older adults, 56%, reported feeling isolated from others. One of our treasured resources here in North Andover is our Senior Center, which provides respite and a place of companionship to our seniors. Through my role as Miss North Andover USA, I've come to admire and appreciate the Senior Center, and I feel very drawn to honor this cause, which is why I have teamed up with the Senior Center to create a donation drive. We are asking for products to enhance the experience at the Senior Center. If you would like to join us in honoring and aiding the seniors of our community, please bring the following donations to 120R Main Street, North Andover. We are asking for the following: coffee, regular and decaf, any type of art supplies, pine cones, yarn, knitting needles and crochet hooks, holiday and plain napkins, sewing notions such as ribbon, lace, white thread, and more. We are very grateful for your attention, and any little bit helps. If you have any questions, feel free to contact the Senior Center at 978-688-9560, or you can email me at ggriffiths@northandovercam.org. Thank you so much for your attention and generosity, and please stay safe.
Now, if you'd like to help donate to this drive, you could drop off the supply donations listed in this segment to the North Andover Senior Center or by donating to the GoFundMe page below. Well, North Andover CAM is so proud and committed to channeling that community spirit with local programming like news, talk shows, forums, high school sports, call-in shows, school concerts, live meeting coverage, and even some youth-generated silliness. And we want to know how to best serve it right up to you. So right now is the time for you to let us know all the ways you're viewing North Andover CAM and to generally see TV these days. The North Andover Cable Advisory Committee has created a survey to hear from you about your cable TV services right here in town. Now, through Comcast and Verizon, North Andover CAM is a part of those services, and it is where most of our funding comes from. This survey will help the town as it begins negotiating with Comcast and Verizon as they both look to renew their expiring franchise agreements. So please take some time to fill out that North Andover Cable survey below and help make an impact on both your cable TV services and your local TV stations. We thank you so much for all your support. Well, here at the Journal, we're always on the lookout for a great North Andover news story or even a fresh new idea for a show feature or a segment. So if you have any ideas or exciting news, please let us know by emailing our show director at the link below. And we want to take a quick moment again to shout out our sponsors that air the Journal every day. If you ever find yourself hungry for a great meal, just visit any of these locations and watch the Journal on their TVs as you enjoy some great fine local North Andover food. Thanks again for joining us, and from all of us here at the Journal, I'm your host, Ron Carpenito, and thanks for watching.